Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Nico, here again to bring you guys a another Minifigs4U order review, if you will. But as you may notice in the title, it says CloneArmyCustoms. Though I got these products from the Minifigs4U website, these are all CloneArmyCustom products. These are just some of the few items that David is now reselling for Tyler. And for those of you who don't know, Tyler Page, that he is the main founder and creator of CloneArmyCustoms. And these are pretty much his first line. This is pretty much his whole first line of helmets and gear. He has just released new weapons, which I am hopefully soon going to be reviewing as well. But yeah, so all of these helmets and gear are custom molded and everything, and what I'm going to do in this review, I'm going to give you guys my full evaluation of them. I only have an example of one of the helmets, by the way, actually being actually having printing on it. Actually, it's not printed, it's decaled. But I only have one example of these helmets in use, so that's unfortunate that I don't have more examples. But hopefully, eventually, if I end up reviewing some customs from two of my other vendors and they decide to use these CAC helmets, then, you know, I'll have an example for you guys in the future. But right now, I'm just going to review these custom molded equipment and helmets in front of us here. So, yeah, but basically there's only 5 brand new helmets here. The 2 that I just took out were all the same as this one right here. They're all just regular Phase 2 clone helmet blanks. And these are just the 5 basic products that are on the site right now. On the left we have, on the far left we have the Ark Helmet. Here we have the regular Phase 2 helmet. Here we got the Microbinoculars. And here we have the Scuba Trooper helmet, and finally the Scuba Trooper Backpack. And all of these weapons are under $2.50. Don't mind that, that's just my cell phone. The helmets, all of them, are $2. This piece here, the Microbinoculars, are $1. There is $1, excuse me. And the backpack right here, this is $1.25. So those are the prices. And now let me get into the individualized review of each particular product. First, let's start off with the first helmet here. And this is the Ark Helmet. Now, like I said, I don't have an example of this particular helmet being in use, but it's still a pretty cool helmet. There are actually quite a few similarities between this and the Lego version of the Ark Helmet. And I actually have Lego's version right here. I'm going to put them next to side one another. If you notice this right here, CloneArmyCustoms helmet is mildly longer. And the grooves are a little bit more smoother here. On the edge, it's more pushed in on the edge of the helmet here, if you can't really see that. On the edges right here, on the grooves of the Lego Ark Helmet, it's not as pushed in forward as the Ark Helmet for CAC. The engraving on the bottom also is not the same. You actually cannot tell, but the interior of the helmets are not the same at all. Of course, you see the CAC one has a little bit of a dark mark in there. No biggie. I'm pretty sure not all CAC helmets are going to come like that. But there is quite a significant difference, actually, if you can tell. The grooves on the bottom of the Ark Trooper helmet for CAC are definitely not as obvious as the ones left on Legos. And yeah, I think that this texture for this Ark helmet is really, really nice and can definitely be used to make better customs for those people who really want to use this for their customs. And actually, I think all of these would look great having decals on them, all helmets. I'll get to just reviewing the helmets first, and I'll do the gear last. But all these helmets you see in front of you are $2 straight out. Shipping is $4.50 for the site. So if you get this, you know, that's $2 a piece. You know, one of each helmet, that's $6 plus $4.50, $10.50. You buy these all on the Minifigs4U website. So yeah. But yeah, this is the Ark helmet. Now let's get down to the regular Phase 2 helmet. And I actually have an example of this helmet in use. So here we have Republic Customs Commander Apo. And he has a CAC helmet, as we can see here. So let me take the helmet off him for a second. And the head stuck in there, no problem. But yeah. So this is an example of a regular Phase 2 helmet in use. Now all of the markings on this are decals, no paint whatsoever, I believe. And you know, it looks pretty nice. You know, it's a very, very smooth texture. Of course, you know, the sealant and everything, that was all done by Republic Customs, but the helmet itself, it's got a real smooth design. You know, that you can really just use on any one of the customs that you make with it. And the cool thing about this custom, or not this custom, but this helmet, and any of the helmets really, is they are compatible with LEGO gear, as well as, well, straight out LEGO gear and other gear from other products like Aerolite and CloneArmyCustoms. But yes, that is the LEGO visor I have on him. And yes, that is compatible with that, and it's also compatible with the microbinoculars that comes with it. Actually, I'm going to have an example of that right now. Like I said, all the gear is compatible with the individual figures. Maybe hard to put the micros on. It's a little bit difficult. Whoop! Dropped it there. Yeah, guys, really sorry for taking so long with this. Alright, so here it is, the helmet with the microbinoculars on there. Yeah, it's a little bit higher for this helmet here. Not as smooth as the Aerolite helmet with this kind of microbinoculars on. That's what I'm actually going to compare this to next. Of course, it's an Aerolite helmet, the Davis Aerolite helmet, but these both have the same exact microbinoculars. Of course, when the microbinoculars are on the CAC helmet, it's a little bit higher. You know, the arc is a little bit higher than as it would be on a Aerolite helmet or just a LEGO figure helmet. And let me move Davis back here, because I just reviewed him last time. But yeah, so you got to see the microbinoculars in action, and I think that's actually cool as well. That is definitely compatible. And overall, it's definitely different from the LEGO helmets. I only have a Stormtrooper helmet on hand, so I'm going to compare it to that. Definitely a lot better, smoother groove design and everything. I know this is a Stormtrooper helmet, not a Clone Trooper helmet. But yeah, it's definitely more smoother and not as blocky as typical LEGO figures. So that's what gives that an advantage. Now for the last two pieces here, we have the Scuba Trooper helmet and the Scuba Backpack. Now you guys can get these as a pair. You can actually get all three of these as a pair. Now I'm not saying you can get these as a pack, but you can get all three of these off Minifigs4U website. This is a scuba rifle made by CAC, the backpack, and the Scuba Trooper helmet. And if you get all of these, you'll have one perfect Scuba Trooper. And actually, I do have a Scuba Trooper on the way from Republic Customs. Unfortunately, that figure could not be here with us, so I could show you guys that helmet in use. But it's definitely a cool custom molded piece. This is definitely one of the, actually, if not the coolest helmet out of this collection because of the way it's molded. LEGO has nothing like this. And this is definitely one of the more exclusive helmet pieces, and you would have to be really, really truly gifted to put decals and everything else on it to make it look excellent. And actually, if you do want to see that helmet in particular in action, I will post a link to Republic Customs description below. And actually, I don't know why I just moved it out of the way, but that's the Scuba Backpack. You can also color this as well. Definitely have a lot of detail on it. It's definitely nothing like we've seen before for LEGO. Definitely the first of its kind. It's really, really small, but you know, if you give it a little bit of paint and you know, just put it on the correct looking figure like the Scuba Trooper, because that's what it was made for, then it would look really, really nice. Of course, these can all fit on the LEGO, you know, any LEGO figure. It doesn't have to be a custom one exactly. I'm just going to use a Stormtrooper as an example here. And I know it may not exactly look right, but it's doable. So here's the Stormtrooper with it on, and actually doesn't look that bad. So I think that is a real nice combo right there, you know, to have this backpack in particular. And yeah, so overall, what I think of these helmets individually and the gear individually, all of these are really, really nice gear. I just think these have to go into the hands of the right people who know how to customize and know what to do with these figures. Or not the figures, I keep saying figures for some reason. But the people who know how to create and do magnificent detail on each individual helmet and gear piece here, the people who know how to put all of that together and make it look real nice, then these are perfect. And even if you don't know how to do that, I just think these helmets are a real nice addition to have in your collection and to put on your custom clones. The prices, like I said, are really, really cheap depending on what site you buy them from. Two other sites, of course, will be the CAC website, and actually you can get all of this gear as a pack off the CAC website, but it costs $11.50, I believe. And Republic Customs, I don't know what his prices are for these helmets individually. I believe it's $1 cheaper on each for David than excuse me, on each of these helmets. You know, as for the gear, I'm not sure, but I know he does resell the helmets. And by the way, this is Republic Customs custom. So yeah, overall review on these, 5 out of 5. Good job, Tyler. I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing your weapons to see how these stand up to the LAS weapons, and just really looking forward to putting another review out for CloneArmy Custom products. And I'm really sorry for the stutter on this for those of you who are my vendors and who are watching this, like David, Tyler, any of you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me and bearing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope more of you will go onto the site and buy these helmets. I hope this review helps out David's site a lot as well as Tyler's. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys all in the next review, which should be Captain Rex, Jesse, or Clone Trooper Jesse, and Clone Trooper Hardcase. So, see you guys next time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Or like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.